Hello guys, and welcome back to one of my streams or videos if you're watching. Sorry that I've been gone for the last couple of days. Unavoidable problems, but yeah, we're all good. We're back and we're doing Galatasaray. And yeah, last time it didn't go too well, although it didn't go disastrously bad either. We lost only 1-0 away to Juventus, and even that was from a Ronaldo penalty. Probably should have been more goals, but a 1-0 defeat isn't really that bad. If you knew Galatasaray in real life and saw a result against PSG and Real Madrid, you'd probably be happy with a 1-0 loss away to Juve. But that's cool. Well, it wasn't cool, but it was acceptable. We went to Kasımpaşa and got a 2-0 win away. Nzonzi and Nagatomo scoring the goals. Nagatomo's goal coming after an excellent double substitution, which led to everyone I swapped around being involved in the goal. And I'm saying that because that was pretty much the highlight of the episode, because we then went and lost 1-0 at home to Besiktas in the last game thanks to another penalty, this time by ex-Galatasaray player Burak Yılmaz, which I would normally be more upset about, but we did actually dominate the game, like 16 shots to 4, so the performance was there. We just got really unlucky. However, that was just the start of a really tough run of games, which sees us go to North London to face Tottenham, then go to a stadium where Galatasaray haven't even won in this century, which is an awful record, which I hope they rectify this season. I think we still play Fenerbahce away this season. We drew at home in real life, but we go to Fenerbahce this season. I hope we beat them in the game in this season. And then we get a home game, but even that is against Basaksehir, who came second in the league last year. And even if you haven't heard of them, they are one of the best teams in Turkey. So the good news is we get a lot of tough games out of the way in a row. Once they're done, we have a fairly simpler schedule for the rest of the year. But this is going to be a tough episode for sure. Okay, we'll start off with a training review of Andone doing well. Linez, who's not even registered, not doing well, so I'm not too upset. Okay, Chong goal for Man United is very true of Chelsea. Interesting. He plays well in my draft saves in particular. Wow. Hasan Shash says it was a weakness that we didn't play any local players in our loss to Besiktas. I don't know, that seems kind of racist. But I kind of get it. People who understand the derby tend to play a little bit better. Don't think you need to be Turkish to do that. Players like Felipe Melo probably be an example as to someone who really cares, who wasn't Turkish. Probably more than some Turkish players. Who red card for Belhanda as his Brighton team lost to Watford. Not too shocked at that. Göztepe beating Konya, that's a good result for us. Yep, because Konya could potentially go. I didn't even realise we were top. Or we're top pending Sivasspor's and Fenerbahce's 2 games in hand. But Konyaspor could have gone above us with a win, so it's a good thing they lost. Ex-Galatasaray player Eren Derdiok scoring. Denizlispor battering Malatyaspor. And Sivasspor do go top with a closely fought win over Antalyaspor. So yep, that's fine. And Basaksehir v Fenerbahce, so that's a tough game, but Fener do win it, meaning they have a game in hand which could take them above us. But red cards on each side, that's good. Luis Gustavo's red card means he'll be unavailable to face us, right? 96th minute winner as well for Emre Belözoğlu, who Fenerbahce just brought back from Basaksehir, so that would have made a lot of headlines for sure. Yep, was at Fenerbahce, played 4 years for Basaksehir, in which they were mostly better than Fener. Now he's gone back and scored his first goal back for Fener against Basaksehir. Martin Skrtel scored the first goal, who they brought in from Fenerbahce. Oh no, they brought him from Atalanta. Straight after... Wait, what? How does that work? He joined Atalanta and then Basaksehir straight away. Huh. Interesting. I don't know how that worked in real life. I thought Basaksehir got him straight from Fener, but obviously that wasn't the case. Okay, under 19s facing Konyaspor. Let's see how that happened. Here's Ferhan. Long ball by Batuhan finds Melih. Melih plays a through ball and Yunus somehow gets there first. Tight angle. Forces a save by Ozan. Melih's cross. Picked up by Eren Can at the back post. Batuhan's cross headed away as far as Hayrettin. That's a brilliant volley. Although the goalkeeper Ozan probably should have saved it, but Hayrettin gives us the lead. Here's Utku. Long ball cut out by Olgun, who just sends it back up there. Yunus flicks it on. Eren Can gets there, and Eren Can doubles our lead. Comfortable start. Here is Melih. Melih's cross. Eren Can wins the header, but it goes wide. Yunus free kick. And Olgun with a free header. The goalkeeper had come out and missed it, and Olgun somehow put it wide. Here's the second half now. Olgun to Ferhan. Long shot from distance is blocked, but he's found Yunus in the box, and Yunus puts it just wide. And now it's a penalty, and my namesake Mert takes it, and Emircan gets hands on it, but he can't keep it out, and Konyaspor have one back. Now 92nd minute, Konya looking for an equaliser. It's Akif, puts in the cross. Hussein's shot is blocked, and it falls kindly for Ali Karakaya, who ties it up in the last minute after we were 2-0 up at half time. Not a great result, but seemingly a good performance. The first game our under-19s haven't won this season. They're doing themselves pretty well. Doing well for themselves, I should say. So Gazişehir have beaten Kayserispor. Last minute winner sees Gençlerbirliği win the Ankara derby against Ankaragücü. Kind of sad to see Ankaragücü lose that one after we lost in similar circumstances on my PES save, and of course Gençlerbirliği injured me. Mustafa didn't play well. Okay, fine. Rizespor 0-0 with Kasımpaşa, and Trabzon able to beat Alanyaspor. Tottenham lost their last game in the Premier League to Southampton, so that's encouraging, I suppose, a little bit. Tottenham unsurprisingly favourites. And Zonzi's playing well, he is indeed. And yes, Harry Kane is a good player, thanks for letting me know. And Can doing well in training. He's getting better. I think he was only 3-star potential at the start of the save. He's gone up to 3.5, I think. Could be wrong. Let's go defensive away to Tottenham. Lamina and Nzonzi have developed a good partnership in midfield. And let's distribute to the fullbacks, because that's less scary. Okay, Spurs, Tottenham. I mean, this should be our toughest game, but if it makes sense, it's the one I'm least worried about, because I'm not really expecting to come out of a group anyway. I'm more concerned about how we do against Fener and Basaksehir. So Bayer Leverkusen have beaten Lille 2-0. PSG have beaten PAOK 4-1. Is that V Paulinho? No, it's another one. Okay. Barca have beaten Inter 3-0. Basaksehir did themselves justice, or start my sentences, I don't know how to finish them. They did well against Dortmund but lost 2-1. Liverpool beat Shakhtar 3-1. Valencia drew with Napoli. Atletico beat Leipzig. And City won 3-0 away to Krasnodar. Hakan Bulut, our under-19s goalkeeping coach, will get him a license. Sure. Injury for Birhan Vatansever, who's out on loan. Not a very good player, but he's twisted his ankle. Okay, under-19s played against Tottenham. Let's have a look at that. Not expecting us to have done too well as Emir loses out. Here's Asante to Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon's playing. His cross finds Parrott, who heads it down for Clark. Hits the post, but he was offside anyway. Here's Sessegnon. Gets it back from John. Sessegnon's cross. Parrott's header off the bar. The rebound. Melik gets there before Parrott. Pochettino, who must be the manager's son, swings in a free kick. Jenk heads it away as far as Statham. Statham finds Skip. Skip's shot is saved. A rebound was too tight an angle and it comes off the post. We're going to have a look at that Pochettino guy after. Here he is again, giving it back to Lusala. Cross finds Clark at the back post, who heads that one over. Now Lusala's throw gets it back from Parrott. Cross headed by Asante and off the bar. Relentless pressure from Tottenham, but we're somehow escaping. Sessegnon's throw to John. Back to White. First time pass finds Parrott right in front of the keeper, but puts it straight in his arms. And Berg will thank Parrott for that. Pochettino brings it forward back to Lusala. Long ball finds Parrott for a goal, and there is the goal for Parrott right on half time. Troy Parrott gives Spurs the lead, and to be fair, they've kind of deserved that. Lusala plays a free kick long, finds Clark in the box for volley. What a strike. And yeah, Ryan Clark on the hour mark seals Tottenham's win and leaves us third in the group. Okay, so Real Madrid beat Lyon thanks to Hazard. Ajax beat Salzburg 3-1. Okay. And let's go with this guy. So one enforced change from the team that lost to Besiktas. Since Nagatomo is not registered for Champions League football, he'll be replaced at left back by Emre Tashdemir. See how Tottenham line up. They've got Lloris in goal, Walker Peters, Sanchez, Vertonghen and Rose at the back. Interesting, no Aurier. Eriksson holding with Ndombele. It's a bit of a surprise. With Lucas Moura, Lo Celso and Ali playing behind Kane. Ali on the wing, an interesting choice. With Whiteman, Alderweireld, Winks, Son, Sissoko, Dyer and Lamela on the bench. Of course, very surprising to see Son there, and somewhat surprising to see Sissoko there. Maybe they think this is an easy win and they can rest some players. They're probably not too far from the truth. But let's hope we can surprise them and get ourselves a result. If we get a result against Tottenham or Juve, then I think we can get third place. We shouldn't lose to Dinamo Zagreb, and they shouldn't get a result against Tottenham or Juve either. Early yellow card for Lo Celso. Okay, Muslera will take the goal kick. Plays it short to Luyendama. Plays it nicely out wide for Mariano. Here's Nzonzi. Looking for Andone, but Vertonghen cuts it out. It's turned into a really good pass for Ali, who's looking for Kane. But Muslera comes out and collects. It's taking a long time. Eventually rolls it short for Luyendama, who sends that one long. Sanchez heads it away, but it's come to Mariano. And Zonzi to Emre Mor. And that's a good ball through, and it's a chance for Falcao. But Lloris says, flag is up anyway. Falcao still yet to score for us. He's played, I think, quite a few games for us now. But yet to put one in the net. Muslera with a goal kick, short to Luyendama. He's going to go straight for the long ball. Sanchez heads it away. Juventus lead against Zagreb thanks to Alexandro. That's good for us. And it's 2-0. Higuain's also scored. Rose heads away Luyendama's long ball. Mariano collects the loose ball. Back to Luyendama, who sent that over the top. And this time I think the flag stays down. Falcao saved by Lloris. And we started this game pretty well. We've had all the chances after 17 minutes. We've got a corner now as well. Emre Mor will take. Walker Peters heads it away. And Ndombele will bring it clear for Spurs. Ndombele looks for Kane and finds him. Kane on the right, back to Walker Peters. Cross comes in. Mariano heads it away. He's come out to Danny Rose. Rose with a cross, misses everyone. Lucas though has it at the back post. His cross. Kane tries to flick it on. Emre Tashdem, his clearance wildly bounces off someone and goes out for a goal kick. That's a bit weird. But we started pretty well. Zagreb are losing. Vertonghen's been booked. Tottenham have a throw though. It's going to be Lucas to Walker Peters. Back down the line for Lucas. Lucas finds Ali at the back post and somehow he's failed to score. Muslera with a brilliant catch. And that really should have been 1-0 to Spurs. Then again, Falcao probably should have scored for us. Higuain's got his second to make it 3-0 to Juve. So I don't think Dinamo Zagreb are going to be getting anything out of this. Now a free kick for us. Mariano whips it in. Header away by Lucas Moura. Here's Marcao, finds Hubnik. Now Luyendama, our centre back, trying a long distance effort, but Lloris is equal to it. All three of our centre backs combining for that shot. Tottenham playing it around at the back, and Vertonghen forced to kick it behind for a corner. They do not look settled at all. And hopefully we can pounce on this. Emre Mor with the corner. And Lloris comes out and collects. Okay, another throw in for us then. Markau to Emre Tashdemir. Back to Markau. And he sends that one down the line for Emre Tashdemir, who's onto it. Waiting for options in the box. It's a good tackle though by Walker Peters, who plays it to Lucas. The Tongan clears, and actually it's found Kane. Kane, not too many options with him, but that's a good pass to find Ndombele in the middle. Here's Ali to Rose. Rose back to Ali. Rose again. Puts in the cross. Lo Celso brings it down for Lucas. Eriksson now to Walker Peters. Lo Celso, Walker Peters just playing it about. Walker Peters goes for goal, but Muslera makes a catch. (4-0 to Juve). That's a hat-trick now for Higuain. And a yellow card for Danny Rose. Spurs is third. And there could be one last chance for us as Mariano puts in a free kick. The Tongans' header away has come out to Emre Mor. Cross blocked by Rose, and Done, I think, had a shot blocked. Probably that was the case. And it's 0-0 at the break. And I think we've given a good account of ourselves. Both teams really had a chance that they should have scored, but on the whole, we've done pretty well, and I don't think 0-0 flatters us. Encourage the team and tell Falcao to prove that he belongs at the club. I mean, this is a tough game to expect a lot of Falcao, but we do want him to start scoring at some point. I mean, that is what we're paying him for. Alright, Spurs throw then. Lucas to Lo Celso. Back to Lucas. Cross blocked by Emre Tashdemir. Is Walker Peters. Now Eriksson. Good switch to find Rose. Rose's cross finds Walker Peters on the edge of the box. He's going to go for goal. It's a good strike and a good save by Muslera. Okay, Mariano not having a very good game at right wing back, so we'll replace him with Chener. Straight swap. Walker Peters with a throw for Tottenham to Lucas. Back to Walker Peters, who's been very involved for Tottenham. Puts in a cross. Lo Celso with a beautiful volley. And Tottenham do take the lead. Giovanni Lo Celso with the goal. Sad but not devastated, I suppose, is a way to put it. Spurs have come out of the blocks in the second half. They've got a corner now as well. Eriksson to take. And Luyendama heads it away. It's come out to Ndombele. Back out to Eriksson. Cross headed away by Hubnik, but Eriksson has all the time in the world to try again, and he's found Lo Celso again. It's straight at Muslera, but he can't keep it out. Lo Celso's got his second. I think that's going to be it, and Tottenham will probably win this one from here. Lo Celso on the double. Tottenham throw. Rose to Lo Celso. Back to Rose. Sends that one long, and Kane has managed to get in behind. Harry Kane. Very good save by Muslera to tip it over. Pochettino must have given them one hell of a half-time team talk. Eriksson's corner. Markau heads it away. Comes out to Ali. Back out to Eriksson. Is that a Rabona cross? It looked like a Rabona cross. And Done's taken a knock and he wants to come off. He's not playing that well anyway. Let's bring on Ryan Babel. What else came up here? Yeah, okay, nothing. Maybe it was a score update of the Juve game. Alderweireld's come on for Walker Peters as well. Ali's been booked. Marcal's throw to Babel. Back to Marcal. Down the line, and Emre touched him in a bit of space. Sends in the cross. Vertonghen's header away. Emre Mor back in there. Vertonghen heads away again, and then Tottenham able to get it clear with Sanchez and then Lucas with the switch to Ali. Ali's gone past Shener too easily there. And he's also gone past Luyendama, and Ali's gone for goal. It would have been one hell of a goal if it went in, but fortunately it misses. And Emre Mor has also picked up a slight knock and he wants to come off. Sofian Feghouli hasn't got much time this season, so we're going to give him a go at attacking midfield. Winks and Son now on for Ndombele and Lucas for the last 10 minutes or so. Shener's picked up a knock. Don't want him to be playing with a knock. Why can't I change? Edit tactics. So we've taken Shener off. We don't have any more subs left. We picked up yet another injury. I guess we could play it like this. We'll move Emre to left mid, Feghouli to right mid and play a 3-4-2. Don't want to risk Chanel since we probably lost this game anyway. Anyway, Falcao to Luyendama. There was a highlight I think before I made the change. Hubnik plays it forward. Eriksen's header straight to Nzonzi. And that's a good ball by Nzonzi. Cut out though by Sanchez. Lloris to Alderweireld to Winks. Spurs play it out, and now here comes Son. And Son with a cross. Ali at the back post, and Dele Alli puts it in to make it 3-0. And that's going to be it. Tottenham will get the win. So yeah, no need to risk anyone else. We'll go down to 10 men for the rest of the game. Although Sanchez has been booked, Falcao with a free kick, and Lloris is able to save. I was going to say earlier, Falcao against Sanchez, the all-Colombian matchup. Falcao had a few chances, but he hasn't been able to score. And that's surely going to be it. 2 goals for Lo Celso, 1 for Ali. Surely going to give Tottenham a comfortable victory. And I think that's our worst defeat of the episode. Mario Lemina, an absolute stinker, 4.7. I don't think I have had a worse player in this version of Football Manager yet. 2 of his mistakes led to goals. Lo Celso, unsurprisingly, man of the match with his double. What was overall team talk? Terrible performance. Pretty much only for Lemina. What did I say to Andone? I needed to make tactical changes. Oh, right, explaining the sub. He wanted to come off, he was injured. Anyway, what else happened in the Champions League? Chelsea beat Moscow 3-0. Zenit beat Genk 5-0. Celtic got a last-minute leveller against Atalanta. Bayern were held by Benfica in an 0-0 draw. And Higuain did actually get a 4th goal as Juve beat Dinamo 5-0. It's good that they're losing by more goals, because that might be what 3rd place comes down to. So we are 3rd for now on goal difference. Şener has bruised his knee. 1 to 3 days out. Should be able to make the match against his former side, Fenerbahce. And Done, bruised foot, 1 to 2 days. He should make that game as well. And yeah, Falcao has played 7 matches for us without a goal now. Little worrying, but no better time to break the drought than in the derby match against Fenerbahce. Okay, we've got some offers for Ryan Donk. 1.2 million. Can I not negotiate these? Okay, well, none of them are good enough. Oh wait, no, I can negotiate them. No, I can't. So AZ Alkmaar, Club Brugge, and Basel, who we signed Dimitri from not too long ago. That's the best offer, but it's still not enough. Gyeongbuk from Korea have offered for Nagatomo, but that's not enough either. Donk's not happy that he didn't move. I didn't accept his offer for AZ. Okay, apparently he wants to go back home to be nearer to his family. $4.2 million, that'll be enough. I am not budging. Well, I'm sorry, but you know, you have a contract and you probably should obey it. Jeez. Oh god, more offers coming in for Donk. So we've got Young Boys coming in with 1.1, Vitesse coming in for 1.3, and Dinamo Zagreb, our Champions League opponents, also 1.3. Still not enough. Oh, a crazy game in the league sees Malatyaspor beat Gençlerbirliği 7-3, with 3 Malatyaspor players scoring 2 goals. One for Gençlerbirliği scoring twice as well. And that's taken them off the bottom of the table. Fener favourites for this one. That is very interesting. Poor Fatih Terim, still unemployed. Sitting on the sidelines, probably a pundit now. Serdar Aziz, the ex-Galatasaray centre-back, who joined directly from us. Apparently is one of their biggest threats. Stay on feet. Yeah, we've given away quite a lot of penalties recently, so can see why we'd want to do that. And Done doing well in training again. Ömer Bayram, however, not doing so well. Okay, Basaksehir have managed to win at Alanyaspor 2-1. Basaksehir FK have beaten Göztepe 4-1 and gone up to 4th. It's pretty good for a newly promoted team, though of course could still go down. Only 1 point behind us. Kasımpaşa beat Sivasspor 3-1, which means a win for us will take us to the top of the league. So something I'm very much hoping for. Okay, so 2 changes then from the team that lost to Tottenham. Nagatomo is back in for Emre Taşdemir at left back, and Ryan Babel comes in for Andone, who was a slight injury doubt, or at the very least he's not really fit enough to start. So we'll start with Babel up front. Let's see what Fener come out with. So they've got Altay in goal. They've got Isla, Jorgensen, ex-Galatasaray player Serdar, and Hasan Ali. Of course, ex-Galatasaray man Emre is starting with Ozan holding midfield. Deniz on the right. Another ex-Galatasaray player, although he was only with us a short while, Gary Rodriguez, starts on the left. Cruiser playing behind Muric, who almost joined Galatasaray in the summer, but controversially ended up joining Fener. And on the bench we've got Harun, Rami, Dira, Moses, Zaic, Sadık, Ferdi, Alper, another one who almost joined Galatasaray, Mevlut, and another ex-Galatasaray player in Tolga. So yeah, as you can see, Fener like to take a lot of players from us. And actually a lot of those players came directly from us. And let's hope the team is up for this one. Fener didn't play any European football, but they also lost Luis Gustavo for this game, which is probably big. A lot of passing between Mariano and Nzonzi here. And eventually he wins a throw. Let's not risk Mariano if he's hurt. Bruised knee. Well, he's not fully fit himself, but you know what, for the Bants, let's do it. Şener Özbayraklı against his old team. Because I'm talking about all the players Fener took from Galatasaray. Here's one that Galatasaray got straight from Fener. Okay, Luyendama plays a free kick forward for Şener. He loses out to Hasan Ali. Rodriguez to Emre, who finds Muric over the top, who looked offside, and he's put it in, and I think the flag is up. VAR is looking at it, and actually it was offside, like I saw. Phew. But Fener have a throw. Isla will take. Deniz flicks it on, but Nagatomo clears. Here's Serdar. Out to Isla, who heads it down for Cruiser. Here is Muric again. To Rodriguez. Now Emre. Finds Hasan Ali out wide. Rodriguez in a bit of space. Rodriguez from a tight angle, but Muslera, his ex-teammate, saves, and we put it behind for a corner. Fener have definitely started on top here. Emre will take, and Jorgensen with a header. It's over the bar. I don't want to call him Zanka, it feels weird. He's the ex-Huddersfield centre-back. Falcao now with a free kick for us. Floats it in there, it's headed away by Jorgensen. And now here comes Muric as Fener look to counter. Out wide for Gary Rodriguez. Pace to Burn for Rodriguez. He's done well. He's gone for goal. Straight at Muslera. You can see what his agenda is, playing against his old team. for the first time. Yellow card now for Luyendama. It's not been a good start for us. Fener have had all the shots, and please no, Emre with a free kick, and Muslera thankfully makes the catch. The last thing Galatasaray fans want is Emre Belözoğlu scoring against us. He's like number one out of all the ex-Galatasaray players that is disliked the most. Yellow card now for Ozan. Altay with a free kick. Plays it to Isla. Isla to Deniz. Deniz sends that one long. It's a good switch of the ball for Gary Rodriguez. Rodriguez, good tackle though by Şener, who clears. Two players against their former clubs against each other. Hasan Alivo switches it to Isla. Isla just allowed to go past Nagatomo. However, he's sort of recovered. The cross headed by Rodriguez, and it's crept in at the far post. And it is ex-Galatasaray man Gary Rodriguez who gives Fenerbahce the lead. Not good at all. Here's Marcao now to Nzonzi. Out wide for Nagatomo. Nagatomo sends it long, and Babel is through. Chance for Ryan Babel to equalise. He's put it straight into Altay's arms. Oh dear. That's your first chance of the game, and that's for what the finishing is going to be like. Doesn't bode well. Yellow card now for Emre Belözoğlu. 2 minutes added on. And it's going to be 1-0 to Fener at half time. This is not what we wanted. I mean, we wanted to break the curse of the Şükrü Saracoğlu Stadium, where Galatasaray haven't won at Fenerbahce Stadium since 1999. But right now we just don't want to lose. Not happy, although most people, pretty much everyone, we just said unlucky after telling them we're not happy. Okay, Marcao manages to clear that one, that's good. Okay, throw in for us. Marcao to Lemina. Back to Marcao. Now Hubnik. Looking for Falcao. Serdar's headed it back to Altay. Doesn't choose to pick it up, instead sprays it out to Hasan Ali with his foot. Emre Belözoğlu to Cruz. Here's Rodriguez. He gives that straight to Falcao, who turns and goes. Not much support though, so he gives that away to Isla. Pass back to Altay, who's been closed down by 3 players. A bit overkill, and Altay's managed to find Rodriguez. Now Rodriguez cuts inside. Good tackle by Hubnik. Now Nzonzi can bring it forward. Looking for Falcao, but cut out by Serdar. Hasan Ali brings it forward well and finds Cruiser. Cruiser's cross is blocked. It's come to Ozan. Emre Belözoğlu finds Isla. Isla's shot is blocked by Marcao. Marcao will bring it away. Deniz with the tackle will have a throw. He'll take it himself. Gives it to Babel. Nagatomo. Marcao. Good switch to find Şener on the right. And Şener brings it forward. Şener's cross finds Babel, blocked by Serdar for a corner. That was a decent chance. Emre Mor with the corner. Jorgensen heads it away and Hassan Ali whacks it clear. Emre Mor with a corner. Looking for that equaliser. He's missed everyone. Luyendama collects at the back post. His cross is blocked by Rodriguez, and this could be a counter-attack for Fenerbahce. Rodriguez playing out of his mind so far. Doing everything he can to punish us. And his cross finds Ozan, but fortunately Ozan, as he quite frequently doesn't have his shooting boots on. Okay, Isla's throw to Ozan. Back to Isla. Cross comes in. Marcao heads it away. It's come out to Cruiser. Rodriguez gets the second ball and makes it 2-0. Gary Rodriguez has come back to haunt us. I'm very sad. Hassan Ali's booked now. We've got 25 minutes to try and pull this back. We haven't deserved it, in all honesty. It's been a poor performance. Jorgensen's been booked. Falcao with a free kick. Towards goal, Altay saves, and Hubnik has put in the rebound. I don't know if he might have been offside. No, it's going to count. It's his first goal for Galatasaray. He's done it in the derby. Roman Hubnik, who we signed, it was our first ever signing, has managed to pull us back into the game with 15 to go now. Yellow card now for Serdar. There's quite a few players in the book for Fener. Could we get one of them sent off maybe? Isla's throw, he gets it back from Deniz. Long ball finds Emre in the middle. Şener's tackle was fallen kindly for Rodriguez. Emre Belözoğlu back to Gary Rodriguez, who gets past Şener again. Şener though puts in a block, but the loose ball falls right back to him, and Cruz had another tackle fall to his way, but he puts it wide. Three minutes added on. Can we get an equaliser? Another yellow card for Isla. The entire back six, apart from in front of the goalkeeper, have all been booked. But Fener have a corner in the last minute, and it looks like it's going to end 2-1 to Fenerbahce in a disappointing defeat. Not what we wanted to come out of this derby game. And Gary Rodriguez has been the doom of us. His 2 goals, the 9.0 rating gives him the Man of the Match award. Steven Nzonzi with an uncharacteristically bad game was our worst player. Roman Hubnik got one back with his first ever goal for the club, but I'm sure he won't be celebrating that too much. Unlucky. Well, it wasn't really unlucky. He deserved to win. So Fener go past us into second with a game in hand on us as well, which is very bad. Sure. So that's 2 losses out of 2 in the episode, which I said was going to be tough. We've got one more chance to redeem ourselves at home to Basaksehir. Şener at least did well when he came on. In case there were any worries of him letting his old club off the hook, he was our best player. We've got an injury to Metehan Mertens, a famous guy, a combination of me and my brother's names. He has sprained his ankle ligaments and is out for 5 to 6 weeks. Let's watch our under-19s take on Sivas. Hopefully they did a bit better than the first team has been doing. Melih almost loses it, but recovers it. Plays it back to Hayrettin. Long ball. Yunus on the volley. Good save by Alexan, but the flag is up anyway. Abdul Samed with a free kick off the top of a bar. Yunus's header tipped over by the goalkeeper. That angle wasn't very good. I thought it had gone over, but it was still in play. Izzet with a long ball for Emre Keser, and his shot is saved by Emircan, but the flag was up anyway. Koray back to Alican. Long ball puts Koray for on goal. Chance for Koray, and he's managed to put it in at the near post. Koray Polatdemir gives Sivasspor the lead. Now Mikhail's throw to Eren. Eren's cross, and Koray from right in front of a goal with an easy finish doubles Sivasspor's lead. Now Joskun's throw to Koray. Now Furkan to Joskun. His ball's headed away by Melih. Alican to Furkan, and he's found Koray in space for a hat-trick. He scored, but the flag has gone up. It did look quite a way offside. Erencan now pulls it back to Mete. Here's Ferhan. Abdul Samed goes for goal and pulls one back with just under half an hour to go. Good strike by Abdul Samed. Here is Mete now. Abdul Samed. Cross finds Melih at the back post. Melih's cross, and Erencan somehow heads it over from right in front of a goal. And yeah, we end up losing that one to Sivasspor. First defeat for the youngsters. They're starting to slip a bit after winning their first 7 games. They've now drawn and lost the next 2. Let's have a look at how the other league games are going. Mustafa Kapı didn't play well. Oh, okay, never mind. He didn't want me to criticize him. Who are we looking at here? Konya and Beşiktaş, I suppose. And Konyaspor have gone above us by beating Ankaragücü 1-0. Kayserispor also beat Denizlispor. Drawing a Manchester derby. Antalya have beaten Gençlerbirliği. And Beşiktaş have beaten Rizespor 1-0 to go above us and go top for now, pending Fenerbahce's game in hand, and put us down to 5th. It is, however, very tight at the top. Okay, Metehan Merto has also scored his first Eyüpspor goal in the same match he got injured in. Of course, the game would only tell me that he got injured. Ooh, scout reports. I forget how much money we have. 900k. So these guys are a little expensive. Ooh, Branislav Ivanovic. Worth a look for sure. 3.5 stars. And with our current right back Mariano trying to force his way out. Okay, we'll see what happens out of those potential transfers. And Done not doing too well for us, so they're considering dropping him. 1 million for Ivanovic is a little too much. So Alanyaspor, oh, this is a cup round, so no surprises there so far. Okay, another under-19s game as we took on Boluspor. Hopefully recovering from a little blip in form. Hikmet with a flick on to Erkan. And Seyfullah with a long ball. Erkan is through, but the shot is straight at Emircan. Rolls it to... Okay, never mind. I thought there was going to be another highlight. Hikmet to Ahmet with a long ball over the top, and Yusuf is through. Yusuf goes for goal, and Emircan, taken by surprise, and lets it slip through his hands. Yusuf Tunç has given Boluspor the lead. Now Yunus tackled by Ahmet, but here's Abdulsamed from distance. Shot blocked. Melifo sets up Yunus, and that's a really good finish by Yunus to tie it up. Boluspor throw, Seyfullah to Erkan. Cross comes in, Bahadir's header, and once again Emircan gets a hand to it but can't keep it out, and Boluspor retake the lead. Now it's Melih on the left to Irfan. Ferhan to Abdulsamed. Another long distance shot and another long distance goal for Abdulsamed. 2-2 for him. Now Meta down the right to Ferhan. Floats in the cross. Chemed's header away, falls straight to Irfan, who hits it just wide as we search for a winner. And then Can's shot hits the bar. Jemet heads it away, and then Can now back to Meta, who goes for goal. Saved by the keeper Deniz. Yunus with the rebound from a tight angle can only hit the outside of a post. Now 95th minute, clearance by Abdulsamed, and Yunus latches onto it. Could this be a really late winner? Yunus blasts it, but it's saved by the keeper. And it will end 2-2. So at least it wasn't a defeat. Uh, 650k for Muamer Tankovic. 2.5 star, current 3-star potential. Decent. Okay, that seems okay. So Muamer Tankovic of Hammarby could be a potential signing. Some more cup games. We're looking for Super League teams, seeing if any of them get knocked out. See, Denizlispor got a red card and still were able to win 3-0. Fenerbahce won 3-0 despite a red card as well. I think at this point they're one-legged games, right? But once we enter it will be two-legged. Oh, Ankaragücü knocked out by non-league Silivrispor. There's one scalp. Okay, some more games. Hat-trick for Torre Grossa for Gençlerbirliği. Is this a guy who actually plays for him? Probably. Oh, United almost knocked out by Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup, but for penalties. Phil Jones scoring the winning penalty. Hilarious. Okay, 5th round draw for the Cup. Avoiding a Super League team would be amazing. Although they might be seeded, I'm not sure. Oh, Fenerbahce and Basaksehir are still left, and there's 6 teams left. So I've got a 40% chance of getting one of those, I think. Okay, not Fener, not Basaksehir. Okay, we actually end up getting the easiest draw of a lot. We face non-league Silivrispor, who did knock out Ankara to be fair, but we're happy with that one. Okay. Lamina should be doing better, says Tugay. Well, you gotta listen to the legends, man. Yeah, let's go back to set pieces. Even our one goal this episode from Fener came from Falcao's free kick being saved. Okay, C+. It's gone down a bit of our recent results. Okay. Okay, team leaders. Okay, dressing room atmosphere's gone down to average. Definitely need a win to get that back up. And Done's doing well in training again. Adem Büyük not doing so well. Okay, Basaksehir at home, and we're the first team on. Who else do we care about? Yes, anyone Basaksehir or above. I mean, they're 8th. Could potentially they will overtake us if they win. And we've got another 2 teams behind us that could overtake us. But we also have teams we could overtake ourselves. I doubt they'll all lose, but you know. Hassan Shash recommends we make one change, and Done is now, well, wouldn't say fully fit, but close enough, so we'll bring him on to replace Ryan Babel. And Basaksehir have got my namesake Mert in goal, Kaysara, Skirtle, Epurianu and Behic at the back, Azubuike and Mahmoud holding, with Visca and Elia on the wings, Irfan playing behind Gulbranson, with Volkan, Vieira, Ponk, Robinho, ex-Galatasaray player Mehmet Topal, Clichy, Gökhan, Berkay, Crivelli and another ex-Galatasaray player, Uğur, on the bench. No Arda Turan anywhere near the team. Can only assume he's suspended or injured or something. Not that I'm too upset not to see him. But we need a morale boosting result here, so win by any means necessary. A Falcao goal would be amazing. We really need him to start hitting the mark for us. When I started this save, I assumed he'd be overpowered, but he hasn't proved so far. Emre Mor with an early effort after 30 seconds goes just wide. Positive start. Okay, Mariano with a throw. Gets it back from Nzonzi. Finds Lemina in a bit of space in the middle. Nzonzi back to Lemina. Nzonzi, Lemina. Nzonzi again. Good ball for Nagatomo on the left. And he finds Nzonzi on the edge, who sets up Emre Mor. Once again comes close with a distance effort. Luyendama's throw to Falcao. Back to Luyendama. Tries a pass down the line, but Behic cuts it out. Mahmoud to Apurianu. Here's Visca. Visca powers past Nagatomo. This is a good run. Plays it back to Kaisara. Cross comes in. Hubnik's header away, but it's fallen to Elia. But he hits that horribly, and we get a goal kick. Marcao's throw to Lemina, back to Marcao. Now Emre to Nagatomo. Plays it through for Lemina. Falcao, back to Lemina. Gets it back from Emre, and here's Emre again. Andone, Emre. First time ball out to Nagatomo. Can he find a cross? He pulls it back to Lemina, who finds Nzonzi on the edge. His shot's blocked. Lemina has a shot blocked. Nzonzi tries again, and that's blocked by Skirtle. 3 block shots in a row. Nzonzi now has it. Goes all the way back to Luyendama. And that's the end of the opportunity. It's padded our shooting statistics, but didn't quite get us a goal. And Mariano will take the free kick. Comes off the wall, and he'll let it run for a throw. Luyendama free kick in our own half, and he just launched it over the top, and Falcao's on it. Is this the moment for Falcao? No. Saved by Mert, and it will be a corner. Damn it, Mert, why? Emre's corner. Andone with a free header, and he somehow put it over the bar. Another great chance to take the lead. 10 shots to 2. We're playing better, we're just not getting the goal. Here's Behic for Basaksehir under some pressure. Finds Mahmoud. Back to Behic. Sends it long, and Gulbrandsen might get onto this. And Muslera just gets there before him. Oh dearie me. Nagatomo passes it straight to Visca, and because Muslera was out of his goal, Visca's put it in from 30 yards out. And Basaksehir lead with their first shot on target of the game. It's just disaster after disaster. Yellow card for Azubuike. 1 minute added on, and we're 1-0 down at half time. Who was it? Marcao. We're bringing off Marcao at half time. He hasn't played well. Ryan Donk, suppose, is the obvious candidate. Not happy with that. Not happy with that first half at all. Okay, hopefully we can at least get an equaliser. I really don't want to have 3 losses more of a record out of 3. Mariano free kick. Plays it to Nagatomo. Back to Mariano. Lemina to Nzonzi. Back to Lemina. All the way back to Muslera. And now Nzonzi. Nagatomo to Lemina. Donk. Finds Emre. Nagatomo. Donk. Nagatomo. Emre. That's a good pass. Great chance for Falcao. And there is Falcao's first goal for Galatasaray. It's finally come. And it's brought us the equaliser. What a pass as well by Emre Mor. And now, did I say I wanted to draw? No, I think I said I want to go for a win. Let's do that. Still plenty of time left. Kaysara with a free kick. Short to Visca. Azubuike. Out wide for Kaysara. Back to Azubuike. Kaysara, Azubuike. Kaysara again. Azubuike again. A lot of pressure on these players. But they played out of it. Skirtle to Irfan, but Nagatomo wins it off Visca. Lemina to Donk. Plays it back to Muslera. Here's Hubnik. Luyendama. Sends it long. Epuriano heads it away. Elia's header on to Gulbranson, who's done well for himself. Gulbranson with a shot. Puts it wide. I think he might have centered it to someone in the middle because they were open. Berkay replaces Irfan. Lemina's hurt and wants to come off. Bruised shin. Okay, let's do that then. Not too many match fit players on the bench. I guess we'll bring on Jimmy Durmaz and give him a go. Robinho comes on for Gulbranson. Don't want him to score. Mariano's throw to Falcao. Back to Mariano. Gets in a cross. Is found Andone, but the shot is blocked. Visca clears it to Robinho as Basaksehir look to counter. Back to Visca. We've got players back. I think we're good. We are indeed. Here's Emre to Jimmy. Nagatomo. Good ball down the line for Andone. Andone tries across. Kaysara blocks it. Andone tackles him and tees it up for Jimmy Durmaz. What a save by Mert. Mariano with a rebound. What a finish by Mariano. His first of the season. And it gives us the lead with 12 minutes to go to complete the turnaround. Jimmy Durmaz was unlucky. Great hustle as well by Florin Andone. And Mariano, who scored a really good goal against Basaksehir in the past, which did turn out to be a vital goal to win the title a couple of years ago, relives history there with another brilliant strike. Hubnik to Luyendama now. Can we get a third to wrap it up maybe? It's not a great pass. Skirtle's header away. Azubuike heads it on, but it's as far as Jimmy. Nagatomo to Donk. Nzonzi. Emre. Back to Nzonzi. Finds Mariano on the right. Finds Emre. Nzonzi back to Emre. Nzonzi again. Jimmy. Nzonzi, good pass out to Nagatomo. Nagatomo pulls it back. Jimmy goes for it again. And this time he does get his goal. Mert couldn't save it. It's Jimmy's first goal for the club as well. It's a day full of firsts, and that should seal the win. I don't think Jimmy Durmaz has scored for Galatasaray in real life, and he somehow plays less for me than he does for Galatasaray. But very, very happy with that. Could still get a fourth. Luyendama's throw to Falcao. Here's Mariano down the line. Falcao. And Zonzi. Elia gets there first. Here's Berkay. Back to Mert. Here's Kaysara. Azubuike. Back to Kaysara. Skirtle clears. Visca heads it to Berkay. This could be a chance for them. And Berkay's found Robinho. Robinho's through, but Muslera saves. And Donk takes it off Robinho before he can do anything with the rebound. And Donk just running forward here. Nagatomo. Back to Donk. Emre. Jimmy. Jimmy out wide for Mariano. But Clichy intercepts and clears. And that should wrap it up. Won't be in any rush to be taking this throw. Good switch by Mariano to Nagatomo, who might fancy a shot here. Emre to Jimmy. And Zonzi. Jimmy choosing to just pass it around instead of go for goal. And Zonzi, Falcao and Done all simultaneously go for shots as I'm saying that. And Done hitting the last one wide after the first two were blocked. But that'll be it. A 3-1 win. Comeback from behind. Visca had given Basaksehir the lead after a dodgy pass had fallen to Visca while Muslera was out of goal. But brilliant second half performance. Falcao scored his first goal for the club, long awaited. Mariano scored a really good goal, and Jimmy Durmaz, after his shot was saved for the first goal, scored a really good goal to make it 3-1, also his first for the club, proving my substitutions are amazing. We deserved the win as well, 23 shots to 7. What else? Mariano, man of the match. And Malcao was the worst player. Good thing we took him off at half time. After his mistake kind of led to their goal. Okay. That's the performance I expect, really. Lemina out for 1 or 2 days. So we should be back for our next game. We're top of the league for now. I can say we end the episode top of the league, even though that's clearly based on other teams' performances which are yet to play. Belhanda did well as Brighton beat Manchester United. Kind of sorry I gave him Belhanda if he's going to do well in matches like that. Let's give Mariano a bit of praise. Cool, so that's going to do it for this episode. We got battered by Tottenham in the second half, 3-0. In the first game in the Champions League, we then lost 2-1 in the derby to Fenerbahce. Gareth Rodriguez scoring twice against his former club, although Roman Hubnik did score his first goal for us to pull one back. And there was more first goals for the club against Basaksehir, as goals from Falcao and Jimmy Durmaz helped us turn around a 1-0 deficit against Basaksehir. Mariano also scoring a very good goal. Fortunately, after playing all those tough teams, our league schedule has eased up a bit. However, our first match of the next episode will be our rematch with Tottenham, this time at home. Then we play 2 away games in the league against Alanyaspor and Rizespor. But that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to check my links below, including my Discord where I post my schedule, and you can find out when I'm going live and chat if you want. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye. But I'll hopefully see you on the next time. Have a good day. Peace.